What's the most hurtful thing your family ever assumed about you? Growing up, I was one of those people who always tried to stay positive. But after being misunderstood over and over again by my own family, I slowly became someone who expected the worst. One afternoon, while walking home from college, I noticed a hiring sign outside a supermarket looking for someone to help manage accounts. Honestly, I didn't even think twice. All I could think about was helping my family pay off our debts. I rushed home, excited to tell everyone, and wow, not a single person was happy for me. My dad looked me straight in the eyes and said I only wanted the job so I could avoid doing chores, hang out with friends, and waste my paycheck on myself. Then he added, "What if something happens to you? How are we supposed to find you?" Wait, what? I was 21 years old, yet nobody believed I could take care of myself. Their words hurt more than I wanted to admit, but instead of arguing, I secretly accepted the job and told everyone I was spending extra time at the library after college. Month after month, I worked quietly, saved every paycheck, and never spent a dollar on myself because I wanted to surprise my family when they needed me the most. Then one evening, I came home and found everyone sitting silently in the living room surrounded by papers. My dad barely looked at me and said, "This doesn't concern you. Go get some rest. Don't you have the library later?" My younger brother quietly whispered that we'd received a legal notice because we hadn't paid the rent, and we were about to lose our home. Without saying a word, I walked into my room, grabbed every dollar I'd saved, and placed it on the table. The entire room went silent. Then, oh no, my dad slammed his hand on the table and shouted, "Have you started stealing now?" I honestly felt my heart shatter. I couldn't even defend myself. I just walked out the door and headed to work. A little while later, my dad realized I'd been trying to help, so he went to the library to apologize. But I was never there. That's when he finally called me. I almost ignored it, but something told me to answer. The first thing he said was, "Where are you, sweetheart?" I froze. He had never called me that before. I finally told him everything, about the supermarket job, the savings, and why I'd kept it a secret. He stayed quiet for a few seconds before softly saying, "I'm proud of you." That was it. When I got home that evening, my whole family was waiting for me. They asked me to sit down, and my dad smiled as he said they weren't just celebrating saving the house. They were celebrating the person who saved it. From that day on, everything changed. My dad finally listened when I spoke. My mom stopped brushing off my opinions. My brother started respecting me. And for the first time in years, I finally felt like my family truly saw me for who I was. If you enjoyed this story, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next one.